Here's an example of a VRpatients user assessing and treating a patient who's suffering from a communicable disease. After entering the case, the user finds a woman with a severe dry cough. The user clicks on the Assess button to select questions to ask. The user asks the patient what's happening.
Oh, I feel terrible.
The patient responds, and the user asks her name.
Cheryl.
As more questions appear to the user, they inform the patient that personal protective equipment is necessary. The user begins by protecting themselves with a face mask, face shield, gown, gloves, and then supplies a mask for the patient. Other assessment questions include, can you tell me how you're feeling?
I can't breathe. I'm chilled all the time.
And how long have you felt that way?
2 days. It's getting worse.
The user selects a stethoscope and listens to the patient's chest. In order to give oxygen to the patient, the user first removes the patient's mask and then selects O2 by way of nasal cannula at 4 liters per minute. Then it's back on with the patient mask. Next, the user places the patient on the monitor and selects several vital signs to observe. In further assessing the patient, the user goes back to the question bank and asks, Cheryl, when was the last time you have taken your temperature?
This morning, it was 102.
Next, the user asks, have you taken anything for this?
I've been taking Tylenol and some cold medicine.
The user does not forget to ask, Cheryl, have you been traveling recently?
No, I had surgery to remove part of my right lung, and currently taking chemotherapy. My daughter takes me to those appointments.
Then, Cheryl, what type of medical history do you have?
Cancer, and I've had some sugar problems in the past.
Do you take any medications? Is asked.
Glucotrol and Prozac.
And Cheryl, are you allergic to anything?
No.
Finally, when was the last time you took Tylenol?
Just before I called 911.
The user makes a decision to start an IV and proceeds to make administration choices in the IV menu. After selecting to place the patient into the ambulance, the user continues to check up on the patient by asking, Cheryl, are you having trouble breathing?
I just can't breathe.
The user has done all he can for Cheryl, and they're headed for the hospital. The case ends as another user experiences real-life training without real-life consequences.